The Galaxy Z Flip7 is back in the headlines, and this time, it's because of what's powering it under the hood. Yes, we're talking about Samsung's Exynos 2500 chipset, which has just made an appearance on Geekbench. And the benchmark results? Well, they paint a very interesting picture. A prototype of the Galaxy Z Flip7 carrying the model number SMF766U was recently spotted in the Geekbench database. That's a big deal because this particular model number corresponds to the US version of the phone. This strongly suggests that the Exynos 2500 might not be limited to select markets. It could actually power the Z Flip7 globally. Now, you might be wondering, wait a second. Wasn't the Exynos 2500 originally supposed to debut with the Galaxy S25 series? You're absolutely right. But due to yield issues in manufacturing, Samsung ended up replacing it with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 Elite for the S25 lineup. So now, the Exynos 2500 seems to be getting a second chance with the Z Flip7. But does it live up to the hype? Let's look at the benchmark numbers. The Flip7 prototype with Exynos 2500 scored 2012 in the single-core test and 7,563 in the multi-core test. These numbers are roughly in line with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3, which is impressive, but still clearly a step behind Qualcomm's newer 8 Gen 4 Elite. But why exactly is that? The answer lies in the CPU configuration of the Exynos 2500. This chip features a 10-core setup. It includes 1. Cortex-X925 core clocked at 3.3. GHz 2 Cortex-A725 cores running at 2.75 GHz 5 more. Cortex-A725 cores running at a lower 2.36 GHz, and finally 2 power-efficient Cortex-A520 cores at 1.8 GHz. This configuration prioritizes balance and efficiency, but compared to Qualcomm and MediaTek's latest offerings, the clock speeds here are noticeably lower. Even Xiaomi's self-designed chip seems to run faster. This raises a question: is this slower configuration intentional? Considering the Galaxy Z Flip7 is a foldable device, it has limited room for thermal management. Heat dissipation is a big concern in such compact designs. So Samsung might have deliberately chosen lower clocks to prevent overheating and preserve battery life. Alternatively, it's also possible that this is just the standard configuration for the Exynos 2500, something we'll likely know for sure closer to the launch. What's even more interesting is the GPU side of things. The Exynos 2500 packs Samsung's own Xclipse 950 GPU, built in partnership with AMD. While the Geekbench listing doesn't reveal the GPU performance, past rumors have indicated that Samsung is aiming for better graphical performance than previous Exynos chips. Whether it can match Qualcomm's Adreno or MediaTek's Immortalis remains to be seen. As for the rest of the specs revealed by the Geekbench listing, the Flip7 prototype comes with 12 GB of RAM and runs Android 16, layered with Samsung's custom One UI 8 skin. This means Samsung is gearing up to launch this foldable with the latest Android software right out of the box. Now, when can we expect to see the Galaxy Z Flip7 in action? Current leaks point to an early July launch, most likely at Samsung's upcoming Unpacked event. That event is also expected to unveil the Galaxy Z Fold 7, making it a huge moment for Samsung's foldable lineup. So to sum it all up, the Exynos 2500 is finally being put to work, not in the flagship S series, but in the much-anticipated Galaxy Z Flip7. While its benchmark scores are respectable, they don't match the performance of the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 Elite. But that might be okay, especially if Samsung has optimized this chip specifically for foldables. The lower clock speeds could mean better battery life and less heat, which are crucial factors in a compact foldable device. We're still a few weeks away from the official launch, so stay tuned for more details. But one thing's clear: Samsung is making bold moves with the Exynos 2500. Whether it's a redemption arc or just a clever way to manage chip supply, the Galaxy Z Flip7 is going to be one of the most closely watched foldables this year. Thanks for watching, and if you want more updates on Samsung's foldables, Exynos versus Snapdragon, and Android 16 features, don't forget to hit that subscribe button.